STAKELAYER presale and STAKELAYER whitelist registration and staking. Three things that you can take part today. The presale is one of the most exciting presales we can take part today. The other two, we'll look into them together. So the first step that we need to do is go to this website here. Go to this website here. Will bring you to my landing page or website, whichever you want to call it. And in here you have passive income sites, you have the crypto exchanges, bridges, pre-sales, and then you have airdrops, my socials, everything in here. So for this video, we need the presale links section. And the third one down at the moment is STAKELAYER presale. When you, depending when you search, wherever it might be, you looking for the STAKELAYER presale, and it will always be on this section here. Click on this one. This is the next step or second step. The third step, as you can see, is asking us to log into MetaMask or link the wallet, actually connect the wallet, and that would be the third step. So I'm just gonna take this out and log in. So now that we're logged in, it will allow us to participate on the presale, and it's a very easy one. So the first thing that we need to do after we connect the wallet is click here and choose the chain that we want to participate with. I usually use BNB for this one, so I'm gonna choose BNB, and then on the second box down, you can choose which token you want to use to purchase stake. And at the moment, as you can see here, it says minimum $124. So let's put $125, which buys you 6,303.58 stakes. Then you click approve, follow a links to MetaMask, and then you complete the purchase. And the presale is completed. So why should we participate? First of all, we have one more day until the price goes up. Secondly, they claim to go live either June or July, as we will see further down. So what is STAKELAYER? STAKELAYER is, we're going to go down to the Q&As at the bottom, is a layer 2 staking solution for Bitcoin and STAKELAYER tokens. So the Q&As are right here. What is STAKELAYER? STAKELAYER is the first ever Bitcoin restaking layer 2 solution. The STAKELAYER network is secured by staking both Bitcoin and STAKELAYER tokens. How can I buy it? We just showed how to buy it. At the moment, the pre-sale, when it goes live, depending which sites are going to go live, but they're going to go on multiple exchanges, apparently. Which countries are restricted? There is a list which countries are restricted. Please check and see if your country is not on that list. If it is on that list, I do apologize, but you might need a VPN. Usually the biggest question is, one, do they go live? We already touched base on that, but let's have a look again. Token generation event TGE is planned for Q2, quarter 2 of this year, which is the second 3 months of this year, and it will happen once the pre-sale is fully filled. Please follow our social media to stay updated. The reason they're saying this is because if the pre-sale is completed before the date they have planned to go live, then they will go live before that date. However, if they haven't sold and that date passes, then they will go live, and the rest of the tokens, that unsold tokens, they will be burned, according to the team. Why layer 2 scaling solution? This is very, very important. This explains more than the first paragraph about this project. Layer 2 scaling solutions are essential for Bitcoin because they address the inherent scalability limitations of the main blockchain. Bitcoin was intentionally designed with a limited script to reduce the blockchain's attack surface and increase its security and durability. But as Bitcoin gains popularity and usage increases, the capacity of the primary blockchain can become constrained by high demand for block space, leading to slower confirmation times and higher transaction fees. So basically, they're saying as we tend to use more Bitcoin, as Bitcoin becomes more and more adapted, the confirmation times will get slower and the transaction fees will go higher, and this is where they come in. So basically, they know exactly where the gap in the market is, they know exactly how they can solve that issue, and they are in it. They are in it, and that's why I believe this is we are right on time for their pre-sale. I think this project could do really, really well, but I'm only explaining. Please do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to do your homework and make your own decisions. I'm just explaining here and just having fun. This is the roadmap. And then you can serve, they took part on all these conferences, whoever got the chance to meet them. And this is another part I'm going to stop for a few seconds. Pre-sale 20%, which is the one we're taking part now. And the next one is community and user incentives. This one is very important because if we get whitelisted or whitelist registered, if they decide to do an airdrop, we're going to be the first ones to gain, because they say community and users. We are the users. They might have incentives for the users in the future as well as the early participants. So if we want to take part on this, it's good to register on the whitelist. Team and advisors, I have 10%. I would have liked to see in 5% or less, but it's not the end of the world. Marketing and community growth 5%. This is where it should have been 10% and 5% in here, but it's not the end of the world. Liquidity pool 10%, development funds 15%, strategic partnerships and ecosystems 10%. Basically, the tokens they have generated are just to create leads for them, to attract investors, to create leads, and so on. Staking system is the most important objective for them. This is the team, young geeks or techs, let's call it techs, and they hiring at the moment. If you're techie, you could be in for a good treat in here. In here, you can surf through their website yourself. In here, you'll understand how it works, how their system works, and then you can surf through this website yourself. However, I want to go to the staking. This is the second thing that we can benefit from, or second part that we can benefit from. As you can see in here, I've already staked 5,500 stakes, and for past 3 weeks, I've gained 409, or less than 3 weeks, 409 stakes. I've left 2,306 stakes unstaked, because once they go live, I want to have a proportion of my investment ready to sell if needs to be. If he climbs really fast, then I can make some money. So at this point in time, I'd recommend 50% or less than 50% of your investment to stake, not more than that. But it's a decision you need to make yourself. But it's another thing that we can gain from. And the last thing we can gain from, if we go back to my landing page, then under STAKELAYER pre-sale, you have STAKELAYER early access whitelist for free. If you click on this, then you come back. Let me log out from here, because it takes me straight to my account. If we click into this, you'll say connect the wallet, and if you click connect the wallet, connect MetaMask or whichever wallet you decide. And now, did you see it changed? Because mine, I'm already registered, but you're not registered. So when it's gonna ask you to register, just follow the steps, do register as soon as possible, and you never know what you can benefit from this. It's 100% free to register, but it could be nothing to lose, but it could potentially a lot to gain in the future from registering on whitelist. For people that are registered on whitelist before, they know exactly what it means. If you're new to whitelisting, what it means, you are one of the first participants, and if they do decide to do any airdrops or incentives for early users, early participants, to show their appreciation for helping towards the project, then you'll be one of the first to gain from those incentives, whichever form or shape they take part. So if you like content like this, if you like nodes, pre-sales, airdrops, meme coins, altcoins, then I will be talking on this channel on all of them, and they will all be listed in here. Everything will be listed in here, to make sure that you don't go, or people don't go to any scamming websites. They can go to the correct ones. So this is it for today. I've invested in crypto for a very long time, but that does not make me a financial advisor. So I'm not financial advisor. This is just fun and games. Take care and see you in the next video.